guys, this is Autumn from the Mass General Store Knife Shop, and today I'll be talking with y'all about the Arv from Helle. Now, as with all Helle knives, you're going to get this nice little cylindrical box with it, and you're also going to get a little booklet with information about the brand and also how to care for your knife. Now, this knife actually has a really interesting concept behind the design. I'll talk about that a little bit later, but for now, let's go over how you'll use it and what it's made of. So as with most Helles, it's going to be a great outdoors knife. You can use it when you're camping, when you're hiking. It is built to be outdoors. You may notice that it has an absolutely gorgeous handle. What we've got here is curly birch, and then in between that, you've got super thin strips of leather and then reindeer horn in between that. So you know, I always say that with knives that are made of wood, each one is uniquely made and you're gonna have a unique knife because of the wood grain. But this one, that goes even a step further because you have that super unique reindeer horn in there. Now, this is made for smaller or medium-sized hands. It has a super small finger guard right there, so whenever you're holding onto it, it's not really gonna slip. It's gonna be incredibly comfortable. The sheath, as always with Helle, you're gonna get a really nice leather sheath with a belt loop. Fits in very snugly, and you're gonna be able to carry that wherever you go. It has a drop point, as you can see, with a stick tang and Scandi grind, and it's got that nice mirror finish. Trying to make sure you can't see my face with that. No lanyard hole, but let's go over the specs. Specs along with the pricing and links to the purchase are gonna be in the description as always. Weight comes in at 3.8 ounces, and the full length of the knife is going to be just about 7.5 inches. The blade length itself comes in at 3.4, and that blade thickness, pretty standard, is going to be 0.102 inches. The steel on this is going to be really nice. We're going to have Helle's specialty triple laminated steel. So let's check out our steel chart for that. As you can see, we've got our Sandvik 12C27, and what is super nice about this steel is that on the outside of the knife, you're going to have a stainless steel, and then you're going to have a third layer in between that is high carbon. As you can see, edge retention on this it's not the best, but that's often good for outdoors because it means that if your blade does get dull, you're not going to have to spend a whole lot of time stopping and resharpening it. Just quick sharpens and you're good to go. Toughness. As you can see, that's really good. You're not really gonna have to worry about the tip breaking or microchipping. This is built to be used. Finally, corrosion resistance, because you have that stainless steel on the outside, it's not gonna corrode very easily. So if you're out, if it's raining, if you're hunting and anything gets on it, you're not really gonna have to worry as much about it rusting. Now I'm gonna try and see if we can get, I'm not sure if you can see, but that line right there, if you can see that line right there, that's where that steel changes from that stainless to that high carbon. Yeah. This knife is gonna come in at $179, which for an outdoors knife like this, really, really nice. And I mentioned a little bit earlier that the design of this knife is special, and that is because this design is inspired by the knife that is typically worn with traditional Norwegian clothing called the bunad. So the Arv actually means inheritance, so it fits very nicely with that theme. That's going to do it today for the Arv from Helle. Hope you found this information helpful. Before you go, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, ring the bell, so you get notified whenever we release new content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.